Yasuhiro, that's your ID.
Huh?
Huh? What the? We're back with Yasuhiro again! I thought we cleared him from suspicion!
You're seriously going in circles! What is this shit?
Yasuhiro, did you really do this? Are you actually the killer?
Wait! I didn't do it! Believe me!
Yasuhiro, why does everything circle back to you?
I don't know, but it's not me!
Wait, I don't get it. Wasn't he cleared of suspicion because he doesn't have any injuries?
He was, but somehow the ID on the scanner tells us otherwise.
But Natsuki said that the culprit would have to have been injured by the blast. Yasuhiro should have injuries on him.
I do agree with Hana. This doesn't make any sense. The blast should have injured Yasuhiro.
Then Yasuhiro must have covered up his injuries!
No! There should still be signs that he's injured.
He still should have singed hairs and burned skin from the blast. Yet the ID proves otherwise.
Hold up! Who thinks the killer is Yasuhiro? Raise your hand up! Well, shit. Looks like we're split down the middle.
Oh! Did I hear split down the middle?
Whoa, Jesus! He's back on now!
Oh! I've been waiting for this moment. My tail feathers were chilling with excitement for this. This is my top 2 favorite parts.
Favorite parts? What do you mean?
Since you guys are split down the middle and don't agree with each other, this is a Scrum debate.
Scrum debate?
In the Scrum debate, you have to get the other team to agree with you. This is for versus against. Now, let's begin the Scrum debate!
Yasuhiro is the killer! The ID confirms it!
We haven't fully confirmed if someone else used his ID.
Then what is there to confirm it? If the scanners prove it, then Yasuhiro was lying to us all about his missing wrench!
But it still wouldn't make sense for him to lie about the missing wrench if he really was the killer.
The evidence we have is just circling back to Yasuhiro.
The evidence of the ID scans and no injuries on Yasuhiro is not adding up. He should have been injured from the blast.
He must have covered up his injuries somehow.
If he did somehow cover up his injuries, we would have seen signs such as bandages, trimmed hairs, and makeup.
Yasuhiro's just trying to confuse us. He's trying to clear himself from suspicion. He's lying to us all.
If he's lying, he wouldn't be complaining so much about the wrench.
All the evidence is circling back to Yasuhiro. He's our top 1 culprit in this case still.
It still doesn't make sense as to why some of the evidence doesn't add up to point out that Yasuhiro is the culprit.
The scanners don't lie! Yasuhiro's ID was there!
But the E handbook could be used by anyone, just like Reina used mine. Someone could have stolen Yasuhiro's handbook on day 1.
This is our answer!
Looks like the blue team won the debate!
So, someone did steal Yasuhiro's wrench and access his room.
It would explain why his wrench disappeared and why his ID appeared many times on the scanner.
But I don't get it.
didn't he say he had his e-handbook with him the whole time?
Yeah. So,
Crap. Either I'm just dumb, or it's really hard to keep up with this detective stuff.
So, we come no close to know who the killer is.
No, but let's not focus on suspecting Yasuhiro for now. Let's go back to how the explosion happened.
Why are we going back to that topic?
Because there's more to it.
Pray tell, Nanashi.
The farm.
the farm.
Yes, that's right. I did mention the farm door being blown out from its hinges. The burn marks around the door frame and the burn marks on the pens.
Then let's go to that topic and stick to it for now.
How is that shit important?
I know. The broken window.
Yes, that's right. The broken window.
Oh yeah, I remember. The broken window from the farm, but it's destroyed by the blast, right?
A broken window? What makes you think it's from the blast?
Well, I'm sure it was from the blast. That blast destroyed the farm door and the kitchen door. So surely it'll manage to smash out the window too. Once the explosion happened, the blast blew off the door and it smashed out the window.
That doesn't sound reasonable.
You say window as a singular. Is it just one window broken?
Well, there were a few cracks on some of the windows, but there was this one window broken. It was broken like in the middle of the farm. Come on, you all saw it!
Shit! I wasn't paying attention to the farm when we were heading to the elevators.
But wouldn't the blast have broken more windows instead of one?
It should have. Strange how only one window was broken.
Once the explosion happened, the blast blew off the door and it smashed up.
No, that's wrong. No, Misaki. The window wasn't broken from the blast. It was broken because the culprit was getting inside the farm.
What?
Hey, Nanashi, what makes you say that?
Hannah found some blood on the broken window.
Yeah. There was bits of blood on the shots of glass.
That blood can only belong to the culprit.
But why would the culprit go to the farm?
Simple. To gain quicker and easier access to the kitchen.
And to avoid detection.
As you can see here, the killer most likely went down the halls where the horse arena is, then smashed the window to get to the other side, which is the farm. The farm is connected to the kitchen.
So, the killer broke into the farm for what?
To bash the pipeline with the wrench.
That's right. The killer had to go for the farm where there is no animal in the pen. They waited for the right opportunity to destroy the pipe, then run back inside the farm as a way to avoid the blast range.
I'll put my foot up your ass! There's no way! It's pointless for the killer to go to the farm!
Pointless?
Hell yeah, it's pointless! You better back your ass up! So you're saying the killer broke into the farm and went into the kitchen to bash up the pipelines? They didn't need to do that! They didn't need to break into the farm. They could just walk down the halls and enter the kitchen.
But you sure they need to walk down the halls? The door that is located from the halls are too exposed and too vulnerable to the blast.
So what? The killer just needed to destroy the pipeline with that wrench. It's pointless for them to go through the farm just to walk in and start bashing the pipes. They'll just hide behind the door from the hallway and then ignite the gas. That way they wouldn't get injured.
I'll scrap your argument to pieces. No, Fujiwara. That door, which is connected to the hallway and a kitchen, was blown away by the blast. The culprit would have been severely injured if they chose to go down that hallway.
Huh? What?
That's why they chose the door from the farm. The farm door is less vulnerable to the counters and that wall at the front. Remember how sturdy the walls are.
What difference does that make?
The difference is that the walls here are very sturdy, and the wall in front of the farm door reduced the shockwave. The shockwave was reduced by the wall in front of the farm door.
Huh? I am not getting the physics here.
She's saying that the killer knew that the doorway connected to the halls is the most dangerous choice, as it could result in a serious injury. The wall in front of the farm door acted like a barrier. The killer used that wall like a shield.
But they would still be injured, right?
Yes, but not as serious as if they went with the hallway route.
Exactly. The culprit took more action than a white crayon.
That's one way to put it.
But you do have to admit that the killer was actually pretty smart about using that wall as a shield.
Alright, now we know why the killer chose to take the farm route instead. Maybe we should...
Wait a minute! Kentaro's dead body looks like a doll.
Yoko, now it is not the time to...
No, wait! Yoko might be onto something! Yoko, what do you mean by Kentaro's body looking like a doll?
Well, he's got one of those pins in his body, like around his leg and his stomach. He looks so peaceful, like one of my dolls, after I showed the eyes shut.
That's just plain disturbing, Yoko!
But why are those pins relevant anyways?
Kentaro had pins on him like stabbing a needle into the doll.
Then, where did these pins come from?
Ah, shit! I can't think of a place where someone would take these pins from.
Perhaps from Yoko's room?
What? No, not from me.
You're the only possible reason where these pins come from.
It can't be me because no one entered my research lab.
Maybe it's from Riichi somehow!
You just want to put the blame onto me without much evidence.
Kentaro had pins on him like stabbing a needle into the doll.
Then, where did these pins come from?
Ah, shit! I can't think of a place where someone would take these pins from.
Perhaps from Yoko's room?
No, that's false! No, Notori. Those pins didn't come from anywhere.
Then what is it?
Those are screws.
Screws in Kentaro's body?
Yes, I found 2 screws embedded into his body, one on a leg and the other in his abdomen.
Holy crap! So, did the killer stab him with it?
I got it! No, Misaki, the killer didn't stab Kentaro with the screws, and that can be proven by Reina's autopsy report.
So, Dragon, pray tell.
Kentaro Onna died instantly from the explosion. The 2 screws embedded to him was due to the momentum from the explosion.
So, after the explosion, the screws just impale into his body?
So the killer didn't actually impale Kentaro with the screws.
Yes, the explosion is the reason why Kentaro has 2 screws in his charred body. However, something doesn't add up here.
What doesn't add up?
Well, I counted the screws that we could find. However, the number of screws were limited.
Care to explain more?
What I mean is that from what I counted, there should be 6 screws. However, there was 4 screws that collected during the investigation overall. 2 screws from Ono's body, and the other 2 on the floor, burnt and bent.
How are these screws important?
The missing 2 screws are important because they hold the support together. The killer removed the screws from the gas pipe and started bashing it.
Oh, I think I get it. They basically detached the pipe and started beating it with the wrench.
So, where's the other 2 screws?
There was one on the phone I noticed. It was inside of one of the pens.
Which one?
From the broken window.
That would mean that the killer was trying to take these 2 screws with them, and accidentally dropped one.
But why would they take the screws with them?
Most likely to leave them in the room.
Why would they need to do that?
To narrow down the evidence, the killer most likely was trying to take the screws back into either their research lab or their dorm room, where we cannot gain access.
Wait. Can someone run that by me again? About this whole screw thing?
If a pipe is tightly attached by the support, then detaching it would cause the gas leak to be difficult. The killer unscrewed the 2 screws and removed the support, then began hitting the pipe with the wrench, causing it to detach from its position much easier. Once the pipe is detached, it will release the gas.
But they wouldn't have enough time for that.
Maybe. They did had enough time. All because of my mantra.
They just need to only remove 2 screws and bash the pipe with the wrench. That shouldn't take more than a few minutes.
During the mantra, while everyone was listening, the culprit had plenty of time for that.
Okay, I think I am putting a few pieces together. The killer broke into the farm, waited for the right time, then removes the screws from the pipe support, then started bashing it until it became detached, and caused the gas leak.
You're on the right track. However, a pair of missing screws are not the strong evidence to get closer to know who the killer is. We need to present another evidence. Surely we've got another stronger evidence.
There's, something else we found in the farm.
Huh? What else did you find, Picasso?
Do you remember the small fabric I found on the windowsill?
Oh, I get what you're talking about now.
What are you 2 talking about?
Picasso and I found a fabric at the windowsill by the farm.
Do you have a fabric with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that fabric looks like it's for the pants, especially very baggy ones.
What color is that? It's a very dark color. Is it like blue? Very dark blue?
No. It's dark purple.
Who's the guy who's wearing dark purple pants?
I think we know who the damn culprit is now.
Has to be you! Akuji, that fabric, it belongs to you!
What?
Akuji, care to explain how that fabric got there?
I'm being framed here! Yeah, that's right! I'm being framed!
Framed? How exactly?
Someone must have entered my lab, then cut my pants, then left it by the windows!
You fucking idiot.
No one can enter your lab unless they take your e-handbook!
Wait! What if someone stole my e-handbook too? I was framed! Someone must have stolen my e-handbook, then broke into my lab and cut the chunk off my pants, and placed it by the windows!
But do you have any evidence to prove that?
The scanners, duh! Do you remember what the scanner said? It points to Yasuhiro, not me!
This might sound dumb, but what if he swapped the handbooks with someone else?
I don't think so. Surely everyone would know whose e-handbook is whose.
Akuji isn't making any sense at all. He's spewing loads of bullshit.
His panic is rather telling.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, all of you! You don't know what you're talking about! I was framed! Someone must have stolen my e-handbook, then broke into my lab and cut the chunk off my pants, and placed it by the windows!
But do you have any evidence to prove that?
The scanners, duh! Do you remember what the scanner said? It points to Yasuhiro, not me!
This might sound dumb, but what if he swapped?
I agree with that! Haruto, you might be right.
Oh, I was? Cool.
Yes, the e-handbooks must have swapped in a bathhouse on day 1.
The e-handbooks are identical on the outside.
So it is possible that the e-handbooks were swapped if they're identical.
Oh man, I should have known. Jeez, I suck at being a detective.
So what if they're identical?
Thinking back from day 1, the times were around in the evening. The scanners show that Yasuhiro's e-handbook was scanned at around 5:57 p.m. and scanned again at around 6:03 p.m.
There was a 6-minute interval then. That's enough time to run to a research lab, steal the wrench, and return back to the locker room.
So, the killer had enough time to access Yasuhiro's lab and steal the wrench.
Wait, I hate to bring this up, but when the door collapsed and the guys, Yasuhiro was there and Reichi was there.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. Reichi, Yasuhiro, Nanashi, Kentaro, and Kase were there.
Yes, we are deeply sorry.
It wasn't our fault, the door just collapsed.
Right, so if Yasuhiro, Reichi, Nanashi, Kentaro, and Kase were all there when the door fell, Who wasn't there?
Katashi and Haruto were in the locker room. However, given the color of the fabric, it's not linked to any of them too.
Then, it falls onto Akuji.
What?
You're the only guy who wasn't accounted for.
You must have swapped the e-handbooks while no one was looking!
That doesn't prove shit!
Actually, it proves a lot. You swapped your e-handbook with Yasuhiro's while he was distracted.
Then you went down to the research lab. More specifically, Yasuhiro's research lab. You used his e-handbook to gain access, and then stole his wrench.
You then went back to the locker room, then swapped the e-handbooks back before anyone would notice.
No! You guys are making shit up! You guys are just being assholes!
Tell us why there's a fabric from the windowsill. That came from your pants, Akuji. You're the only one who's wearing a dark purple pants.
I told you! I'm framed! I'm being framed here!
Quit your damn lying! You broke into the farm, bashed the pipeline with the wrench, caused a gas leak, and threw my lighter to kill my friend!
I didn't do it!
Akuji, it's over. Just admit what you did. Then we'll end the class trial.
Let's F the fuck off! Screw you! I'm not the killer! Because if I was, I would have been hurt! And burned! You don't see me having any injuries, huh? You're wrong! It wasn't me! I am not the killer! Don't look at me like I am one! It wasn't me! I am not the killer! I am not the killer! I am not the killer! Don't look at me like I am one! I am not the killer! Don't look at me like I am one! It wasn't me! I am not the killer! Don't look at me like I am one! I am not the killer! I am not the killer! Don't look at me like I am one! It wasn't me! You guys are assholes! Screw you! Bastards! You guys are assholes! Bastards! Screw you! You guys are assholes! Screw you! You guys are assholes! Screw you! Bastards! You're wrong! Assholes! It wasn't one! It was Yasu! I didn't wrong! Asshole! I didn't fucking do it! You're wrong! You asshole! I didn't fucking do it! It wasn't me! It was Yasuhiro! You asshole! It was Yasuhiro! It wasn't me! You're wrong! I didn't fucking do it! If I was a killer, I would have been injured from the explosion!
It ends here. Akuji, take off your hoodie.
Huh?
Take off your hoodie.
No!
Abiko, show us your hands.
No! Never!
For crying out loud! Borat! Show us your hands already! You lost!
Fuck! Wait! What? Fine. I give up.
Akuji.
He's got singed hairs too. He's definitely trying to hide his hairs. Look at it. They're uneven.
Surprisingly, no one even noticed during the investigation too.
And your gamer mode was an excuse to hide your injuries.
His clothes must have been burnt as well, but it wouldn't be a problem because he would change them to a fresh one.
Yes, everyone have extra clothes in their room. Akuji most likely did change his clothes into a fresh one.
During his murder plan, he must have also hidden his wrench in his hoodie too.
His hands are also burned.
So, does this mean that we finally caught the killer?
Yes. We've caught the killer.
Hold on. Where's the wrench?
And the single missing screw.
It's obviously going to be in his room, in which we cannot access without his e-handbook.
Monterey, I think it's fair that you go and check if the wrench and the screws are in Akuji's room.
Given the e-handbook access restrictions, yeah, this should be fair. Can't have you chumps snooping through rooms without permission. Exisal number 17! Search the wrench in Akuji Abiko's room!
This is it, huh?
Yes. Seems like the trial is coming to a close.
If that wrench is in his room, I will.
Yup, the wrench and the screw are found in Akuji's room.
That's my wrench! I recognize the orange line on it.
Those two marks should match the same as the damaged pipe. Monterey, can you verify that?
Already did! The marks are a perfect match! This wrench was definitely used to bash that pipe!
We should cover what we know before the time runs out.
Let's go over the argument one last time. It all started back in day 1. The guys were going to the bathhouse at around the evening. Katashi's lighter slipped out from his pocket because he had a hole inside. Because of his lighter slipping out from his pocket, it gave the culprit an advantage to easily steal it as part of their plan. The killer then swapped their own e-handbook with Yasuhiro's. They snuck out of the locker room and made their way to the research labs, which is only a few minutes away from the bathhouse. They stole his e-handbook because they did that to gain access to Yasuhiro's research lab. The culprit used Yasuhiro's e-handbook to enter his research lab and stole his wrench, a tool perfect for their plan. They hid it in their hoodie pocket before returning to swap the e-handbooks back. Today, the culprit heads down the halls where Misaki's horses are located. Then they smash the window for an easier access into the farm. They smash a window to access the farm undetected. During Kaisai's mantra, the culprit took advantage of that time and walked into the kitchen and quickly turned the stoves off. Then they began unscrewing the 2 screws of the pipeline. Once they removed the screws, they began bashing the pipe to cause the gas leak. After they caused the gas leak, they ran back inside the farm. After Kaisai finished his mantra, Kentaro went back inside the kitchen. The killer then took action by throwing Katashi's lighter into the gas-filled kitchen. Once the lighter made contact with the gas leak, it caused the gas to be ignited. The explosion killed Kentaro instantly. However, the explosion did not just kill Kentaro, but it also injured the culprit too. The culprits suffered burns from the explosion. They knew they would get caught if anyone saw the state of them. So they quickly bailed out of the farm. The culprit escaped through the broken window, but the burned dark purple fabric was left behind. That one small piece of evidence became the crucial clue that identified the killer. As they left, they have headed back inside their room. They've hidden the wrench, their burned clothes, and the missing screw. They changed their clothes to a cleaner one. However, their singed hairs and burned hands gives it away. They decided to make the excuse of going gamer mode when they came to the investigation. That culprit in this case is none other than you, Akuji Abiko, the ultimate gamer.
No! This is not fair! This is not fair!
Akuji?
I was careful! I was careful as hell! How could I fuck this up?
You were careful, but not careful enough. It's game over for you.
Now, let's cast our votes!
Cast our votes?
Yup! You vote someone who is the blackened. If you vote correctly, everyone but the blackened will survive!
What if we don't want to vote?
I'm afraid you have no choice, Chumpet. You must vote if you want to get this trial over with. You may as well vote now, or else I'll punish you as well. The time is running out.
You horrible thing.
It's voting time!
Akuji.
You really killed Kentaro!
Why? Why did you kill Kentaro? Why did you murder him?
I killed him because I want to live! I killed him because I want to be alive! I want to get the fuck out of here! He was the easiest target! I knew he'd be the perfect target to kill! Why are you guys ganging up on me like that? You guys should be grateful that I saved your sorry asses! I saved you guys from dying! I stopped the countdown! You guys should be grateful and proud of me!
Akuji, please, stop!
We're not proud, you bastard! You killed one of our friends! You killed Kentaro for your own selfish reason! You do realize that once you kill someone, you become the Blackened! If the Blackened wins, every one of us could die!
Exactly. You didn't save a shit.
You killed a good man today.
And whose fault is that? I wouldn't have killed him if you didn't drop your lighter!
Akuji, that's enough!
Screw you! What? You guys would rather die together than kill someone to live? Well, I didn't want to die! I don't think half of us here wanted to die either! You guys ruined my chance to be something important for once!
Important?
Monterey promised me that if I win the game, I would become famous and earn a lot of money!
Huh? Famous?
I have a brother! He's always the best at something. He's better than I am. He also makes a lot of money in his job. My family always looked up to him, but looked down on me. They always tell me, why can't you be like your brother? Why can't you be like him? I always get compared to my brother and being seen so little. I always hated how they praise my brother with anything and treat me like a scapegoat. But there's nothing worse to what my dad said to me that rents free in my head. That one thing that my dad said that I cannot forget about. He said, "You are just a useless obstacle to the family, especially to your brother. No matter how hard I try to be good at any other things, I just couldn't." I just want to be better than him.
Akuji.
I wouldn't even try to reset Mile. Even if I could ruin my brother's life back, ruin my life by being born, by being alive.
So, Abiko, you felt inferior among your own family?
I'm not inferior! I'm a god-tier gamer! I have skills! I stream! I compete! But they don't care! They think gaming is a waste of time! They think I'm a waste of space!
So, you thought becoming famous would?
If I could get millions of followers, make money, prove I'm successful too, then maybe they finally look at me with a smile on their faces. Maybe they finally be proud of me and who I am. I just wanted to matter. I just wanted them to see me.
But you won't get that chance, will you?
No, I guess not.
Akuji, if only you took down your walls and your blunt traits, maybe you would have felt mattered.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I was scared. When we got here, I didn't know what else to do. I don't understand. Why would you guys choose to trust each other, especially in a mess like this? When I saw Katashi being friends with Kentaro, I then felt that I am truly alone in this situation. That I'm alone to survive this.
Listen, man. I'm sorry to hear what you've went through, but it doesn't excuse you for putting us through shit too.
Akuji, if you got what you've wanted, do you think it'll erase the pain you felt? Or do you not realize that it'll make it worse?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You selfish bastard! You killed Kentaro!
I know.
But it's also my fault. It's my fault too.
Do you have any regrets, Abiko?
I regret for being a piece of shit. Maybe if I stopped being so me, maybe things would have turned out better than I wanted.
Okay, are we done with this moment already? I want to get to my top favorite part.
Top favorite part? What's that?
Execution!
Execution?
I did state that if the Blacken has been caught, they get executed. Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Akuji Abiko, the ultimate gamer.
Wait! I didn't mean to, please! I'm sorry!
Go to hell, Akuji.
Please! I don't want to die alone! Just let me matter! Let me be important for once!
Akuji.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I'm gonna be sick.
You chumps, settle down already. It's not that bad.
Not that bad! We just saw someone get torn apart through the screen!
You Kids are sensitive these days.
Whoa. I've never seen anyone go out that way.
Man.
Damn it!
The boy with wasted potential.
The deaths. The people gone. Kentaro Ono and Akuji Abiko. Dead. Only 13 of us left.
Cruel. Absolutely cruel. Mono Ray, how can you be this cruel?
I'm not cruel, I'm just enjoying the game.
Your game is nothing but a twisted mockery of life and death.
Whatever. Hey, Katashi, are you happy that the killer is dead?
What?
You wanted him dead, right? How does it make you feel? Did it make you feel any better?
Software update, battery low.
He's glitching again.
Katashi, are you okay? Please, say something!
No. It's still my fault.
It's my fault that the lighter slipped out of my pocket. It's my fault that Kentaro's dead.
Katashi, please, don't blame yourself! You didn't kill anyone!
I did! My lighter slipped through the hole in my pocket! It's all my fault!
You didn't mean for this to happen! It was an accident. You didn't mean to lose your lighter. Akuji was the one who took your lighter and killed Kentaro! Please, do not blame yourself. None of this is your fault!
Monterey! Please! Let us out!
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys out once the Exisouls have finally finished cleaning up the crime scene. And cleaning up what remains left of Akuji Abiko.
You're sick. Whoever is running this place is sick.
Anyways, congratulations on surviving your first class trial. You all did great. Well, most of you. The killing game will continue tomorrow. Who knows when the next murder will occur? Could be tomorrow, could be next week. The suspense is killing me. My tail feathers are shaking in excitement. Now, the court is adjourned. You can head to the elevator and walk back inside of your dorm rooms.
Come on, everyone. We can't stay here. Hello, this is Notori Yamamoto. Do you copy? Hello. Yeah, we made it in. No, I tried to find a way out but couldn't. Yes, she's fine. I have her under my wing. Unfortunately, the killing game began and we already lost 2 people. No, we're not dealing with the mastermind in the group. We're dealing with the extra. They changed the game rules. They changed their antics. Yeah, seems like they don't want to put the mastermind at risk anymore. They made everything complicated. The regulations would update without us knowing. They also give us a strike out of the blue and even the warnings. such as the Shrine Maiden was given a warning before the class trial. She was given a warning to not use her spiritual method, otherwise she would be executed. No, I got no more info to spare. Uh-huh. What? I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Coordinates? Damn it. We don't know where to find it. Nor do we know how to find it without getting caught. Yes. We'll try our best to keep everyone alive. Okay, I must go. Natori Yamamoto, out.